Are you tired of people who say they know God but don't live like it? Today we break down Titus chapter 1 verse 16. But first, let's set the scene. Picture this. The sun rising over a quiet town. Birds are tweeting. The air is fresh and children are playing. It seems like a perfect day. As we watch, a man walks into view. He joins his family for breakfast, helps his neighbor with her groceries, and stops to pray before eating. His actions reflect honesty, kindness, and faith. But then a man enters the scene. He claims to be a devout Christian, yet his actions tell a different story. He gossips about others, cheats on his taxes, and refuses to help those in need. Despite claiming to know God, his life reflects nothing of it. The scene fades as we ponder the question, do we truly know God, or do we merely pay lip service while our actions belie our faith? Join us as we explore this profound topic further. They profess that they know God, but in works they deny Him, being abominable and disobedient, and unto every good work reprobate. Titus chapter 1 verse 16, King James Bible. Let's break this verse down piece by piece. First, let's look at the word professed. In that moment, both men claimed to know God. One spoke of his daily prayers and church attendance. However, this verse reminds us that professions alone do not equate to genuine faith. True faith is demonstrated through our actions, not just our words. Now let's examine the phrase, in works. They deny it. Our actions either reinforce or contradict our profession. If we say we believe in God but live in disobedience, our actions deny our faith. This could include engaging in harmful activities, ignoring the needs of others, or failing to uphold moral standards. Our lifestyle choices should align with our beliefs. Next, let's consider the word abominable. An abominable life is one that is offensive to God. When our actions go against our professed faith and bring reproach upon God, our lives become abominable in His sight. We must strive to live lives that are pleasing to God and not shameful or disgraceful. Moving on to the word disobedient. Disobedience implies a deliberate choice to reject God's will. It involves actively turning away from God's teachings and commands. For example, disobeying biblical principles, ignoring spiritual guidance, or refusing to repent of sin are all forms of disobedience. Finally, let's look at the word reprobate. To be reprobate means to have become unfit for doing good. It describes a state of moral corruption and willful disobedience. When we persistently choose sin and turn away from the truth, we can become so corrupted that we lose the ability to discern right from wrong. As we reflect on this verse, let's ask ourselves some important questions. Do our actions align with our professions? Are we living lives that are pleasing to God? How can we ensure that our lifestyle choices do not contradict our faith? By examining our own lives in light of this verse, we can identify areas where our actions may be denying our faith in God. We must remember that true faith is not just about saying the right words, but also about living a life that reflects our beliefs. So let's take action. Let's walk the walk. If we profess to know God, let's ensure that our actions demonstrate that knowledge. Let's live lives that align with our faith, reflecting honesty, kindness, obedience, and a commitment to doing good. In conclusion, the peaceful cross on a hill at sunset, the sky ablaze with hues of orange, red, and purple. As the sun dips below the horizon, a gentle breeze rustles the leaves of a nearby tree, creating a sense of tranquility and serenity. The cross stands tall and proud, a symbol of hope and salvation against the backdrop of the fading day. Its presence evokes a feeling of comfort and reassurance. As the light fades and the shadows grow longer, the cross continues to stand as a beacon of faith, reminding us of God's unwavering love and sacrifice for humanity. Titus 1:16 reminds us not to live a double life. We must ensure our actions match our confession. If we say we know God, our obedience, kindness, and integrity should reflect that truth, not just on Sundays, but in everyday choices. Friends, God isn't looking for perfect people. He wants honest people who live their faith. So let's live what we profess. That's today's encouragement. If you enjoyed this message, please like and subscribe for more. May God bless you.